Hello.
Hello, welcome. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well,
Yeah, not quite. This is the third game in its own series, but it is not Assassin's Creed 3. This, I was thinking about it today, and
Assassin's Creed 2.5.
yeah, I was thinking about it today, and the Assassin's Creed games really have a lot in common with Kingdom Hearts games in the fact that the sequels really don't make any sense.
Nope.
Anyway, I did some more busy work. First things first, I like these ruins, so let's buy these ruins
Sure.
for $21,000.
And the ruins do something for you?
They generate more income.
They're ruins.
Yeah, they've got cultural significance.
Sure. What city are you in?
This is Rome.
I guess that makes some sense.
I do not know what significance that is because I don't know offhand what these ruins are, but
But, old Roman shit.
yeah. Speaking of, oh, that's not the right way. There used to be a Borgia tower here, but this is one of the early ones that gave me trouble. But I've long since cleared them out, which is good because hidden down here is something special. We have unlocked beast mode. I said in my
See.
I said in my tweet that we would be dressing like a dog. I guess I was a little disingenuous. This is the Romulus armor that you get from doing all the layers of Romulus.
Oh.
There is dog fur
Okay.
on it, but unfortunately
But
we
it
don't
ain't,
really.
you don't get like a Hanzo wolf head or
No,
anything.
not really. I couldn't remember if you did or not, but sadly you do not.
See, when you called it beast mode, I thought that gave you like a weird, like melee berserk state. But no, it's just
No,
furry armor.
yeah, it's just really good armor. It also makes Ezio look like huge. It gives him really big shoulders.
I love that if you leave him alone, like still long enough, he will readjust his cape.
Yep, every time. I'm pretty sure that's just an animation that they have for the rest of Ezio's games. I don't know for sure,
listen,
but I'm pretty sure he does it in the next one too.
Pretty good.
He always has to have that little side cape, no matter what armor he's wearing. He's got to have a side cape, and it's got to be color coordinated. Now how do I get out of here? Good enough.
Restoration and cleaning work has been temporarily suspended at Santa Maria del Popolo.
I also bought ourselves a new weapon, which is probably the biggest mace in the game. It's just basically this thing with a chain wrapped around it.
The old Italian barbed wire bat.
Yeah. Some of the mace animations in this game are pretty brutal. They really went all out with the animations, the kill animations in this one. Granted, some of the knife kills in this one are pretty gruesome too. I haven't really used the knife that much. What's this? This building also has cultural significance, so I might as well buy it too. Again, I don't know what building this is offhand, but it's important. Basilica de Mesenzio, I guess.
The word basilica sounds familiar.
There are several basilicas in this game.
It's a specific type of building that Rome used to use as, like, courts or, like, public meeting places. Yeah. Which is... I feel like there was a specific one I should remember from the art class I took.
Well, there is one in the Vatican. I had to go there to complete one of the Romulus missions, and there was indeed a basilica inside the Vatican.
That art class I took was like sort of nebulous beginning of art, which I was mostly like the beginning of fine art rather than like cave drawings. Up until pre-Renaissance. So, sort of around shortly before when this game would have taken place.
More or less, yeah.
Sort of makes me wish I remembered more.
Well, we need to get into the Vatican to do our next mission, or at least to where the Vatican is. If we try to cross the bridge, the guards get angry at us.
So now you're just crossing slightly underneath and to the right of it.
Yeah, these conveniently placed poles.
I get... Like, there are poles sticking up out of the water, like, just at docks and stuff for, like, boats to sort of tie to. But those seem a little weird there.
A little bit. Now, I don't remember for sure, but I think this is actually where we infiltrated the Vatican at the end of Assassin's Creed 2. I think there was a gap in the wall that we could climb through, but we can't this time, because they fixed it. I don't actually remember how to get over there. Is that actually in the... That is just outside the restricted zone. Oh. I'll go for a bit of a swim and make my way over there. There's a very specific restricted zone around this part of the Vatican for obvious reasons. But the rest of the island you're free to explore. And you won't get in trouble. There's just a lot more cardinals hanging around.
Sure, as there would be.
Yeah.
In the Vatican.
There's also no shops. There are no places that you can purchase or buy. It's kind of barren and empty and a little bit unnerving. These guards do not see me, because I am blending with these cardinals. Perfectly executed. This is not going to go well. Well, so much for that. Hang on, do I need to climb this tower? No, I need to get up there.
Isn't...
Oh yes, I still have our assassins out on duties.
Sure.
They
Are you full up enough? These are actual like ladies on duties, or are you still trying to like pitch some dudes to get?
they I think there's like 7 of them that are max rank now that are full-fledged assassins.
Alright.
After this mission, like the ones I had them sent on, I think there's probably only like 2 that would be left.
I want to see the Pope!
His Holiness waits for you at the top of the castle in his apartments.
Get out of my way!
One of the assassin recruits is still very low rank. I think she's like 3 at this point. 2 or 3. But
Out of like 10?
yes. Yeah, because 9 seems like it's the highest because there's no other upgrades, but once you get them that last level, then they get the proper robes and become much stronger. Crossbow is still really good. Now I know why these guys have them. Actually, a fun fact about the crossbow is that in the first Assassin's Creed, when the original trailer came out, there is a scene in which Altair has a crossbow, and he uses it. And
that never happened.
that never happens in that game. And people were a little bit upset about that. I know that was
sure. I mean, stuff gets cut, but if it's in like how long was that trailer out before the game?
I don't know offhand, but it was, people got pretty excited about the crossbow and whatnot, and then it ended up just not happening. And I mean, there wasn't like a huge outrage about it, but it was one of the complaints about the game people had. This is the first time that in the Assassin's Creed game we actually get to use a crossbow. And it ends up being stupidly overpowered. Okay. Really useful, but just overpowered. I feel a little bad for using it, but not that bad. Find a way into the upper dining room.
I ordered a fresh batch of La Cantarella last night.
I am terribly sorry, mia signora, but the Pope has taken it all.
Where is the Pope?
He meets with Cesare.
Strange. He did not tell me Cesare had returned.
That woman gives me so much trouble. Why didn't I stay in the stables? What a family this Pope has.
Yeah, just a reminder, Lucrezia is still alive. We did not kill her.
Which one?
Lucrezia is Cesare's sister.
Okay, and we didn't kill her...
Because Ezio didn't feel like it, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I see. I was not paying enough attention. I have been playing too many of the Romulus layers in a row, which most of them have a lot of like really fluid and not really free form, but like lots of fluid parkour throughout the whole mission. Whereas the main missions are, some of them are pretty good for it, but some of them are a lot less so. So they end up being a little more tedious in the platforming.
Sure.
jump climb coming in handy.
Eh,
Welcome.
yeah, I won't be here probably for the entire stream, but
That's alright.
figured I'd support. Also, I have lasagna, which,
That's appropriate.
That's from Italy.
yep, I believe I've become Ezio now, for someone tune.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh,
Actually, can you eat food in this game?
no, actually. We never see Ezio eat anything.
Dove? He's disappeared.
Then why'd go to Italy?
Indeed. Well, I mean, Ezio was born there, so...
Ezio, eat your food.
I'm not hungry.
Eat the pennies, that's here.
On a somewhat unrelated note, I guess I saw this video about a recipe that was a precursor to French onion soup that comes from Italy. It's like a Tuscan onion soup or something like that.
Hmm.
It's basically caramelized red onion vegetable broth soup.
Huh.
Apparently one of Leonardo da Vinci's favorite foods, or his favorite food.
Fascinating.
According to the video, at least, it could just be complete bullshit.
That's also true.
It's apparently a very sweet dish too. It has like ginger and
No.
stuff.
That guy's mad that I shot a man.
Why?
Now you die!
He was friends with him, I guess.
I mean, yeah. Being angry that someone got shot is probably not
It's
the
not the
most
Yeah.
unreasonable thing. Give me one moment, please.
Remember growing up and when you got shot, met a new group of people, and you knew you guys were friends when you get shot and they got mad.
True friends.
Yeah.
We are once again infiltrating the Vatican for I guess the third time in Ezio's life.
What has happened here?
I do not know what you mean.
My funds, my troops, gone!
Financial difficulties strike all of us, even those with an army.
You intend to give me money?
No, I do not.
Then I will use the Peace of Eden to get what I want. Your help is not necessary.
That has been made abundantly clear to me. Are you aware that the Baron de Valois is dead?
No. Did you?
What reason could I possibly have to kill him? Was he plotting against me with my brilliant, traitorous Captain General?
I do not have to stand for this.
The assassins murdered him.
Why did you not stop them?
As if I could. It was not my decision to attack Monteriggione. It was yours. It is high time you took responsibilities for your actions.
My accomplishments! Despite the constant interference of failures like you!
You are not going anywhere. I have the Peace of Eden.
Get out of my way, old man.
I gave you everything, and yet it's never enough.
Cesare! He intends to poison you!
You would not listen to reason.
Father, do you not see? I control all of this. If I want to live, I live. If I want to take, I take. If I want you to die,
Can't wait for this
you
dude to die in
die!
2 seconds.
Where is the piece of Eden?
Stop! I know where it is!
Probably should have kept it on
Did
him.
not tell me he had taken it?
Cesare, it's me, your queen.
You are my sister, nothing more.
Hmm.
Where is it?
Well, at least he shut
you
it
never
down.
loved me?
Where is the apple? Tell me! Tell me!
That was a weird slap.
Oh, is the dude dead?
No.
He's just pretending to be dead.
Just unconscious, I get, from having that apple put in his
Yeah.
mouth.
I think he was moving at the end there.
Am I hurting you? Give me the apple! It's mine, not yours! Sit down! I want the apple!
I get to listen to Lucrezia cry for a while.
Yeah, this is
Am I hurting you? Give me the
some
apple!
sort of backdrop to this.
Mine, not yours! I want the apple!
Focus group said that the thing that leaves that
Am I hurting you?
the audio that best predicts a epic encounter and builds up to the most as a woman crying.
I mean, it kind of builds tension, but... Oh, wait, no, I guess the Pope is dead.
Requiescat in pace.
So we don't even get to kill him.
Nope,
I know.
he was poisoned. By
I know
Cesare.
where that bastard is going. San Pietro. The pavilion in the courtyard.
Thank you.
For having the villain, or for being the villains of this game, we really don't do much to them. Like, Lucrezia lives. We don't kill Rodrigo. He survives. Oh, wait. I don't think this is right. I hate this place. They modeled this big interior for you to do like a few different things in. Oh, there we go. But like you come back here a few times
Assassino!
and they still just let you wander around.
I will come for you later.
So, how many total assassinations are there in this game?
I want to say like 5? Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting that guy to be there.
And how many were there in the first game?
In Assassin's Creed 1, there was 9? 8 or 9, I can't remember. And then in the second game, there was a bunch. Like, including the DLC, there was probably like 12.
I see.
Now we have to play Assassin Cart versus Cesare here.
Kind of curious if at the time, like, anyone noticed like the comparative lack of assassination in this game than the other ones.
I mean, it's definitely more of a it's more of a cinematic game. It's more about the story than it is the assassinating. They're a bit allowed to play more fast and loose with the actual, you know, assassinating story, because Ezio is already an assassin. They don't really need to go through the rigmarole of
Building them up.
Yeah.
The wine, however,
I want that treasure chest, but I don't have time. Being chased by a lot of very angry men. Oh.
So far, this game has made me want to do is want to buy Hitman 2. As my lust for blood has not been sated.
Very similar game, but not quite,
As parkoury.
yeah. Everyone get out of my way. I can't go that way. I have to become anonymous to continue. Okay, I guess I'll use the mace. No. This guy doesn't have a weapon.
Well, just shooting him works, I guess.
Yeah. Can I blend here? No. Well,
You did just fire a gun.
okay, we're good. I went around a corner. Oh.
Oh, or are you?
The fire truck's coming to get Ezio.
Oh, it's just... Okay.
Yeah, it's just there.
Looking for this.
It ends now, assassino. My sword will take your life.
He looks so whiny in that.
Guards!
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
he seems like a whiny bastard. Oh, okay, Ezio. Just gonna do it like that, huh?
Yeah. We got the power of
Can't
the
believe
apple now.
Ezio killed someone.
I mean, listen. Even killing people's not the problem, it's just automatically being able to use this cool thing he just got.
That is kind of weird.
It didn't seem like it worked there, though.
Okay.
Ezio.
You have to hold it to charge it.
And apparently it drains from your health, which I guess makes sense.
Cesare comes
Well,
in here and
So
Ezio's
the full
watching tutorials videos.
synchronization, you can't actually use that thing, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Big hat boys.
Yep. Love those guys.
Did you just...
I'm alright.
Okay, if you're sure.
It's okay. The apple is all powerful. It heals me as well.
Just your little hop.
Alright. That'll keep him busy for a little while. That stupid little hop is a lot more effective than it has any right to be.
Can you not climb like this, or...
No, you can.
Okay, you just...
I'm looking
you
for
just wanna
somewhere...
show it off a little bit.
I'm looking for somewhere more effective to climb. Because otherwise they'll just throw rocks at me. I remember having a lot of trouble with this part of the game the first time I played it. Why did you go up there, Ezio? Oh, I know how to get out of here. I was here. I was already here once before. A boat. Well, that'll work. Not ideal, but... I can't blend with people because they're suspicious of me.
Sure.
Holding this all-powerful artifact and all.
So, you got it away from him.
Mm-hmm.
But there is another Ezio game, right?
Yep.
And Cesare?
Poison, but alive.
We must not allow him to assemble his remaining supporters. The coming weeks are critical.
With your aid, I will hunt him down.
My men will patrol the city, but we might need an army.
Hey, where should I put
We have
this?
Oh, sorry guys.
Oh.
Alright. Our objective is to just destroy Cesare's army.
Well, yeah. That thing seems like it'll do it if you can still use it. You're just kind of carrying that around, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, you had to have the ultimate weapon, but first, Zara, make sure you have enough crossbow bullets. The joke was the crossbow was the ultimate weapon.
No weapon or tool may be used while holding the Apple of Eden.
Oh.
I like how everyone just backs away from you. That guy didn't even see me coming, he just knew to drop his box. Everybody just drops everything. There's so many half-eaten apples rolling around.
You must find them.
They are everywhere and nowhere at once.
I do not care how you do it.
We cannot on our own, Signore. You must help us.
I am ill, you idioti! Micheletto will soon be here with my armies, and then you will see how quickly the Assassini fall.
You delude yourself, Cesare.
What's up?
God! What sorcery is this? Please, Lord, do not smite me! How is this possible?
Nope. Too much. Restore my health a bit. Ouch. That guy was clearly in the radius. And he survived. There. I don't know why this guy is all the way over here. This thing has strange rules, and I'm not really sure exactly what they are. I think if they're inside the white circle, then they just get knocked unconscious. Who would think that the item of ultimate power has finicky rules? Anyway, a month later.
Cardinal revealed under stress.
Oh, just like that, huh?
Cesare plans to meet
Yeah.
with Templar loyalists in the countryside. The Cardinal departs for the meeting tonight.
I will follow him.
Time for another 6 hours of Ezio using the apple.
You know it.
Ezio will never get past these Black Friday crowds. Oh, really?
Hey guys.
Timely humor.
Good point. Black Friday only exists in October. November.
climb with the apple, but I can't use any other tools. What?
I think it's just Ezio
No.
refuses to use any other tool because why would he?
That's fair. I didn't know I had to tail this guy, so... Alright. The end game is a little bit abrupt, I suppose, and a bit disjointed, kind of like the second games as well, without the DLC. Even with the DLC, it's a little bit weird. This game also has DLC that takes place like within this time span. There is an optional DLC that takes place like between this segment and the next little segment that we do after this one. But you can't actually play it in its proper spot because you just get sent from one mission to the next. So you're still kind of stuck having to go back in time.
Join me and I will take back Roma.
We have decided to elect Della Rovere to the papacy. We are sorry.
I paid for your appointment.
Roma is not the same as it once was. Borgia money has become tainted.
You will regret this decision.
Borgia Money is the name of the new single.
Run!
Hired men promise you their blood.
Ezio Money runs this town now.
Turn against you.
The shops only accept Ezio dollars.
That guy just shot me. That's not fair. I'll brain blast the rest of you.
That's not fair as he takes out his mind control device.
Hang on. I need to kill these guys in particular. I don't know why they're all the way over here, but... Hi, guys. Well, I'm gonna call for backup. My fellow assassins. One of which is on horseback. Thankfully, there's no friendly fire with the Apple of Eden.
I'm just doing my job, right?
Alright, good job, guys.
It would be kind of funny though if you just wiped out your entire assassin order by like blind firing his weapon into him.
I mean, this is a good chunk of them. This is like half of them.
Unfortunately, half of your sisters fell in battle today. Oh, those damn Borgia. Yes, the Borgia!
Okay, I guess I have to kill this guy with the apple. Oh, no. It's quite clunky.
No, don't do it.
And I'm not allowed to heal with, like, normal stuff. Just like a healing potion either. I have to wait for the apple to heal me. I have no way of, like, parrying moves or doing anything other than just zapping people with the apple. It's not very good. Anyway, 3 months later.
My men tell me Cesare rallies his best soldiers in front of the main gate into Roma.
Gather the assassins. We face him together.
Yeah, still doing this. I'm gonna let my assassins recharge before I charge into there. Oh, but I'm not allowed to actually use them this
All
time.
of Italia shall be united, and you will rule beside me. Come to watch my triumph.
Oh, hey guys.
Soon Micheletto and his army will arrive, but you shall be dead before then.
Insieme per la vittoria! Vittoria agli assassini!
It is quite silly that the only way I can really seem to avoid damage is to just run around.
So it looks like the apple of Eden would have been a great penultimate segment had they not split it up into its own parts.
More or less, yeah.
Looking at it, it is an extremely gimmick power item.
Nope.
So if I recall correctly, this is the second game in a row where you get the apple to fight the bad guy with, right?
We didn't actually get it at the end of Assassin's Creed 2. We did get the apple at the end, but we didn't fight the Pope with it. He fought us with it.
Oh, didn't we get cop powers? Was that
and then we made him lose the apple and just fucking punch the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Ezio had copies of himself during the fight.
No.
Altair, first game.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Altair.
Well, no, Altair's master had copies of him when we fought him, and then the Pope did the same trick at the end of the second game.
Throw down your arms, Cesare
I don't think
Borgia.
Ezio has ever actually done the cloning trick.
Behind me. We will take back my city once and for all.
This is not your city anymore. By order of Pope Julius II, I arrest you, Cesare Borgia, for the crimes of murder, betrayal, and incest.
No!
Well,
no!
at least somebody's doing it.
No! This is not how it ends! Chains will not hold me! I will not die by the hand of man!
There he goes.
Yep.
It was the manner in which he said it.
Anyway.
Chains will not hold me.
What?
If you are so worried,
here's Leonardo
there
again.
is a way to find out.
No, it's too powerful. It must be hidden outside the domain
I mean,
of men.
yeah.
What a shame.
That's probably
hiding a masterpiece
not
where no
wrong.
one will ever see it.
And yet...
Okay, I just decided to look up the ending, see what I remember, and it does look like there are Ezio clones in this
I
fight.
cannot risk it.
Okay.
Well...
Show me
But
the
the Pope
future.
also has magic powers, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Cesare was right.
All will be
I have to
revealed.
leave.
What about your friends?
Is the papal
I built
staff?
this brotherhood to last.
Yes.
With or
The
without.
Papal Staff is also an artifact of Eden.
Plant a seed. Here, a gift.
If this is goodbye,
It is a
then
bug.
keep your money. I do not want it.
We will see each other again. You have my
No,
word.
it.
Buona fortuna, my oldest friend.
Bro,
Yep.
And take the money. On your meager salary, you will need it.
My patron
I
has
have
been
bought all
arrested.
of Rome. This is your income.
I told everyone before I came here that Leonardo has enough money now, so stop paying him so you would have problems if you didn't take that money.
Ladies, I'm afraid to tell you this, but the world is about to collapse. There's nothing I can do about it.
seems like it's having some problems. She just seems like she's waving you off, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, you lost your
Also,
notoriety.
Yep.
Also, I'm convincing it. Remember those guys I had at the start of this entire thing? I sent them out to die intentionally.
Hey, remember
How did
this?
you find me?
This was the very beginning of the game.
Oh, from Mario Auditore, let me hear.
Kill him! Kill the assassin!
For a second there, I thought they were just gonna kill him right then and there. For like the ultimate anticlimax.
Came close. The idea that the last thing in this game would have been a quick time event.
You know, it just occurred to me. This game would have been wild had it been an actual game.
Nope.
What? Were those just mortars?
Yeah,
or?
those were.
What, is that an actual?
Well,
Hang on.
that's the exact same scene that plays at the very beginning of the game.
Okay, so that was scripted then. There?
That was scripted. Yes.
Okay.
This is new.
This fucking sandworm coming at you. Yeah, sheathe that mace.
Yeah.
Faster to travel by horse.
Let's go, horse. Find the extremely loud explosion. Well, never mind the horse.
No, Epona.
Hey, Epona wasn't white.
Yeah, they couldn't think of any other. Oh, Shadowfax. That's what hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck, Gandalf's gonna be pissed, man.
Bet. All right.
Now, on him! No, brothers!
Okay, no, everyone just wants to throw sand at me instead of actually fight.
Everyone get in line.
Yep.
If you guys ever attacked all at once, you'd be screwed.
Oh, there we go. This mace has got one attack that's just like a double overhand swing, and it's really good. Gentlemen. That really does never get old.
Go for the opening!
I like how they're dragging the death of Cesare out for like months.
Yeah, they kind of overdo it a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll just...
Ezio Auditore walks in on his walker into Cesare as he's in hospice care. It's been 40 years!
Everyone's too far away. I guess let's
But yeah,
try out the knife.
Cesare has been poisoned, we grabbed the apple, and I thought we were going to kill him there, but he ran away. Then we chased him down again, and again. Then he went to prison. Then he broke out.
Yep.
Here we are. For all I know now, this is acting the game.
Just do the Naruto run across that fence.
¡Ayúdenme! ¡Mi hijo! ¡Mi hijo está herido!
Look at how evil we are.
Oh wow, thanks. I would not have known that otherwise.
He spit on her too. Just in case it wasn't clear enough that...
Now that I have now we have motivation to fight the Borgia.
Finally.
Alright, I'll do some knife kills. No, I don't know if that was a guy that was a bad guy, but I killed him.
I can't believe the Borgia would do this, murders a random guy.
Oh. Oh, there we go. That was a little awkward.
You brought this upon yourself.
Where are you guys
Oh,
going?
hey,
Come
I'll
back
go
here.
for-
I barely see what's happening. Hey, you guys are supposed to be fighting each other. I love this mace.
Would you say it's amazing? Amazing?
It's pretty great. Okay, now it lets me climb the siege tower. I had to kill those guys first.
They maintained the seal.
Camera angle is not great for this kind of thing. That it's on fire.
I know, it's just calling me to be able to climb up there just fine, and those guys are like, oh, got no choice.
I mean, we jumped too. We were just smarter about it.
Kevin, which way did he go? He's there! On him!
They weren't kidding about you killing Cesare's army.
Nope. That's why I got this giant bat with me to just bash everyone's head in. Just gonna ignore you guys. Alright, Cesare. I know where you live.
So is Cesare playing defense or offense here?
Well, I'm pretty sure he's the one with siege towers, so I'm pretty sure he's playing offense.
Alright. Why did they fall off?
That I can't tell you. They gave up hope.
Was Darth Vader there for like half a second?
Nowhere to run!
Yep.
Come then, Ezio! Take that!
Okay, so Cesare's kind of lost any menace he used to have. So what's the most embarrassing?
Well, I mean, he did engage in incest with his sister. Supposedly.
I cannot die! Fortuna will not fail me!
So how does that help us embarrass him?
Stay back!
Well, I mean, right now I'm just kicking him over and over again.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Give up, Auditore! You are no match for me!
Interrupted my kill combo.
Gets kicked in the match one time. You're no match for me.
Never had to actually use her gun, he's calling.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm calling bullshit there because he seems like he'd be super vulnerable to taunting.
I'll just shoot him. That works pretty well.
Oh no, you took his cape off its face too.
Yep.
His limiter has been released.
You have no idea how accurate that is. shooting me, Cesare.
Oh, he has a gun now too?
I mean, he always had a gun.
Oh. I thought you were the one shooting him.
I mean, I am. Because that is by far the most effective way to actually do damage.
Just gradually peeling him like an onion.
Yep. While murdering so many men.
I think at this point Ezio's more a natural disaster than anything. There was an outbreak of Ezio in France.
Auditore fever.
Yeah. A strong front of revenge, though, plot. So we're taking Spain today.
Alright.
Kidding me.
Nope. Oh. There.
Actually, someone seriously thought, would the game be better if they just said screw it and made Cesare a vampire?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I said before, he's definitely got a very vampire vibe going on.
Yeah.
There.
There we go.
The throne was mine.
Wanting something does not make it your right.
What do you know?
That a true leader empowers the people he rules.
I will lead mankind into a new world.
Che nessuno ricordi il tuo nome. Requiescat in pace.
You cannot kill me. No man can murder
I am no man.
Then I leave you in the hands of fate.
Nope. A little bit of weird clipping with Ezio's rope there.
I would laugh my ass off if he just landed in a hill vale.
I mean, that would probably
crap.
kill him.
The throne was mine.
I mean, that would fit the theme of Ezio just failing to kill the main villain at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I will lead mankind into a new world.
Yep.
This weird mind meld going on.
You cannot kill me. No man can murder me.
It's called a loading screen.
They really like that line.
Yeah.
Did he upload his brain into the apple?
I think this is just the apple being weird, and just in general.
Okay. And now you're just sealing it away somewhere.
Yep.
Yes. Back in the Minerva hole.
Actually, I completely forgot. Why were we
Right
doing
under
any of
where
this?
the Pope is.
Or is it?
We're doing this because otherwise the Pope would have fucking killed the whole world.
I meant, what is Desmond doing all this again?
I'm glad you asked. Because we haven't quite reached the end of the game. There's still one more thing we need to do.
Colosseum.
Let's go. We can be there before dawn.
Wait, there was something about that door. I don't think I saw a handle. Let me run an analysis.
Great. So we need some kind of futuristic key.
It seems to open with a verbally triggered mechanism. I've never seen anything like it.
You mean it needs a password?
Also, Desmond, did you just kill 1,000 men? Yeah, pretty sick.
Damn European
I didn't.
Power grid.
Ezio did.
Now we can't scan Ezio's memories
Hey.
to find the password.
Oh, I wonder what's going wrong. I wonder what could possibly
We
be
have to
about
find
to
that
happen.
password.
Ezio knows the answer.
I
Problem
sure
is,
hope we don't have a
he's dead.
traitor.
I can't believe we're stuck here.
Hey. All of our artifacts are gone.
Son of a... They betrayed us!
The artifacts.
They were an inside man the whole time!
Everyone, wait, why isn't... Okay, there she is.
Yeah.
They played us like a damn open world game!
Oh, I can't climb here. I can't do parkour around the computers.
Desmond, what are you doing? You want to help, or are you just gonna jam yourself into the desk?
Desmond just rams his face into a wall repeatedly.
I got stuff to do.
Desmond does the assassin shuffle and then zooms at a 90-degree angle into the wall.
Desmond runs up. I think it's Carnival.
Man, you just got these generators sitting outside, huh?
Yep. Not suspicious at all.
No wonder the power's going on.
I mean, it is around back of like this ruined mansion.
We just go outside. Sorry.
I mean, just go ahead.
We just go outside, and there are like 20 college kids that taking the generators to just throw a rave.
I mean, you're supposed to keep generators, like, outside, at least in the garage, because you don't want the fumes filling up the house. But at the same time, you just got them in a row right in the middle of the road, in the path there.
Oh god. Ezio has like one of those trippy sequences like we just had with the Apple thing, and he like gets out the animus and they just have a generator like right next to him.
Assassin squat.
Yep. Now I don't actually know where this is.
Right back.
Maybe I have to go up here. No, this is just where we found one of the artifacts. Doesn't really seem to be that clear as to where I'm actually needing to go. And I already found all the artifacts. I feel like that is at least somewhat important.
Don't know why, but for some reason this environment just gave me strong silent.
No, there we go.
Hey, maybe it has something to do with this.
Oh, it's just there, huh?
Yeah, that thing that we saw like at the beginning of the game.
Symbol matches
that
the
I
one on the
forgot
door
all
to the
about.
vault.
1419, 1420, 1421. What if they aren't dates?
1419, 1420.
Only your brilliant mind has
Oh my god.
solved this mystery.
What?
God!
Tell us already.
I am! The Tetragrammaton, the 72 names of God. You see? They're all contained within 3 verses, Exodus 19 through 21. And get this, you'll like this, if you arrange the 4 Hebrew letters in God's name within an equilateral triangle, their numerical values add up to the same number. 72.
Are you absolutely sure about this?
It really sounds like you just made this
I'm saying
up.
it out loud, Rebecca, yeah, but I haven't got to the kicker yet. Construction on the Colosseum began in the year 72.
I think we have our password.
Sean, go get the van.
We have to hold off building this Colosseum until it's thematically appropriate.
Trust me, I just joined this new religion. Actually, no, I think that 17th of God thing is a
loading screen
Jewish tradition, so.
So are they? So I still don't get what the password is. Is it all 72 names? Is it
I bet.
72?
I'm not really
They
clear
gonna have
on
to-
either.
What about us?
Are they gonna have to
You
say
might
them
actually
in
need a
Italian?
historian down there.
Sean's right. That tunnel should lead under Capitoline Hill. I'll help them find another entrance. Be careful, Desmond.
I'll drive.
Ah, yeah, nice try. I've seen your car.
That fall killed Desmond.
Finally. Now the real protagonist can show his face. Luigi.
Remember this.
Would Luigi be an assassin or a Templar?
Okay, good.
He's neither.
Any gladiators, my advice would be leg it.
I'll keep that in mind.
Man, I sure did have to keep my communicator on while talking to you guys.
I mean, yeah.
Who put that power?
The Colosseum needs power.
But right there?
I can't believe I'm actually gonna hold the apple.
It's been a long time coming. You've earned it.
I wonder if it'll change things.
Oh,
Whether it can tip the scales in our favor.
Bleeding effect.
I'm sure it will. It has to.
So if you didn't play Brotherhood in the next one just because you thought they were spin-off games and were waiting for 3, how confused would you be coming into 3?
I think 3 does a pretty decent
Hopefully a
recap.
match for temples.
The apple's just gonna give it to us, is it? Yeah?
It's
Elvis over there?
it would be much more
Hey, maybe this
confusing
time we'll be lucky.
playing Revelations without having played Brotherhood. I will say that. But playing 3 before playing the other ones, yeah, it's not that bad. There was a long gap between me playing Brotherhood or between me playing these and playing 3, and I wasn't really that confused.
There's so much construction. This place is like a maze.
The Hypergeum housed the cages of the gladiators and the machines which raised them to the surface. The whole area you're in right now was originally covered by the arena.
Good to know.
Can't get up there. It does kind of raise the question of what exactly they are building here.
New Coliseum.
Something's bothering me.
Gonna fucking have some
Today's
sick
October 10th.
flood matches in here.
So?
Guess how many days there are until the Templar satellite launch?
I have a feeling I know the answer. 72.
Why is today so important? We're just picking up the apple and leaving.
It's the door code. Someone wants to make sure we get it right.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I'm back on familiar ground.
Who put that hay bale there?
Where could I possibly be going?
No? Alright.
You supposed to line yourself up with it, or... Oh, there's more.
There's a secret button. That was one.
There's the second.
This is such a hard puzzle, guys.
Yep. The real final boss is this puzzle.
I'm not really sure how to feel about these puzzles, or just things where they're just more of an inconvenience than anything.
Yeah. That's pretty clearly just padding.
Yeah.
It's like something... It's kind of like the puzzles in Uncharted, except the puzzles in Uncharted actually feel like puzzles.
Oh, cool.
We commit to this space the epilogue of our ending. Let it be found by he who is deemed worthy. Let it guide him. Let it shape his path forward. Let it save the world we leave behind.
Who are you?
Who's ready to get weird?
What's going on, Desmond?
Nothing.
Yeah, thanks, Desmond.
Yeah, that definitely seems like something you should probably, report back on.
I mean, they saw the space ghost in Ezio's memories.
Yeah.
You...
They're just like, is this thing
there
broken?
we have the Apple of Eden. I realized I called her a space ghost.
I mean... she's not really from space, but there was a lot of talking about space in the last time she showed up.
In the beginning, we set our truths to parchment, to stone, to the memory of men. These proved impermanent things, cleansed by fire, cleansed by famine, cleansed by flood.
Show your creators what you've accomplished, the apex of human development.
and
Yes!
Just banging shit, huh?
That's my radiator.
She's not paying attention.
Gods. They try to ignore what is inconvenient for them. That their creations have surpassed them.
Oh, hey, the camera revealed the second button.
Thanks, camera.
No problem. Still gonna kill you in combat, though.
Yep. For all of these games' faults. Wow, that's loud.
I think I found an entrance.
Okay.
It's amazing they're still connected with each other under all this rock.
Yeah. How exactly did we get here?
I'm coming.
Took you long enough.
Bad guy. Oh.
What is this place?
I was expecting,
Santa Maria and
what's his name, Biddick?
See those columns along the aisles? They're lifted from Roman ruins. Now, supposedly, this church was built on top of the ancient temple of Juno.
I like this.
I can't believe they like that movie
Dude,
that
you like
much.
the ceiling? Oh, you are a fascinating travelling companion.
David. Ugh.
Where to now?
There's something up there.
Oh, well, we'll just stay down here then, shall we? Just pray or something.
I feel like he would. It's weird that he's saying that and not, why are you climbing all of this over all of this priceless, irreplaceable art?
I really hope that at some point in time this game series, Desmond's experience as a bartender comes back and we have to like solve a puzzle like make some drinks.
I wouldn't even be mad. Can you solve my maze, Superman?
It is a good thing that there's nothing here has changed in the past thousands of years.
Nope.
Actually, I remember watching this pretty interesting, like,
and now
like,
they are our
oh.
final vaulted hope. You
Back.
are they.
Still counts.
You possess the potential for understanding.
Nope.
But you broke our tools, or turned them against one another. We have destroyed what we could, sealed away what we could not.
Never mind me having to repeat this, guys. I'll just be a minute. I fell from the ceiling and somehow didn't kill myself. At the very least, I am glad that this is not timed, like some of the other
Something's
platforming
open.
puzzles in the game.
Most, not all. And it does not take many to unwind the world. Here is a safe place, eternal, to store objects, words, wisdom, but not life. Almost did we have the means. But time erodes us. We can distract him. We can see past him. Faint left when he strikes right. But his reach is so very long. His stamina, unending. We cannot evade his grasp. Not forever.
Here goes.
Hello. That wasn't in the blueprints.
Desmond, get down here!
On my way.
Strategically placed gymnastics bars.
I mean, I guess if the idea was they were specifically built for an assassin, it's kind of goofy, but I guess it can be explained away.
Sure.
And I'm back. While they're doing this, about like construction. There's one about like the Borgias. And really quickly, it was really fascinating how they had to build around the giant stained glass windows that they had. And there was also at one point there was this church where they actually had to like a design like a century later go back and wrap a giant chain around the church to keep it from falling apart.
We're here.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear a lot of that because
now for that password.
All of these sound effects are so loud, and there's nothing I can do about it.
That never happened. I was misquoted.
Basically, I'm trying to make giant buildings when you're in the Middle Ages is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
They mentioned how like they also mentioned how like the I think it was like the focal points of where like the two like arches met were off somewhat, so it was creating like an outward tension. So they had to like wrap a chain around that to keep it in. Basically, arches are really important to architecture. Also, why shouldn't they also have assassins?
No, they're not like actual assassins.
Speaks English?
Just say it.
Also, Desmond's bloodline is pretty
72.
special. Yep. 72.
That is not a very secure password. They just get here and Phoenix is just like going through like a list of passwords. 65, 66, 67.
You were close
to
it.
have to see this.
This is amazing. Wow.
So,
The apple seems
wait,
to
how
be
did
the center.
Ezio know about this place?
Time to find out where those temples are.
I feel like that was addressed, but I don't remember offhand.
If you hit all of them, you might get some power to the central platform.
Or you might cause this room to turn into an alien spaceship and fly away. Think about it.
Oh fuck, let's do it.
100 years I might speak, and still you would not know us. You with 5 senses, us with 6. The one we kept from you.
No need to bully us about this.
Now you can never know. Only try. Grasp. You can see, smell, taste, touch, hear. Knowledge has been locked away.
She is one of the precursors.
One of the other ones.
After, when the world became undone, we tried to pass it through the blood, tried to join you to us. You see the blue shimmer, you hear the words, but you do not know.
Oh.
Oh, now you're dead, lady. Who's stupid now?
That was incorrect.
So, the assassins are the ones who are sort of closest descended from the god alien precursors?
Yeah, kind of. So this whole section is super annoying because it's like the one castles in Super Mario World where if you take the wrong path, then it just repeats.
It seems pretty trial and error, isn't it?
I bet.
Well, this lady doesn't like
Okay.
the assassins.
Just jump wherever you want to there.
This lady is not amused with your puzzle solving abilities, Zara, I'm afraid.
It's not my fault that Desmond inherited the same problems Ezio had. Just jumping wherever he wants to.
There's a 90-degree leap, or like a parallel leap to the wall. This is why we should have left you as you were.
Crude matter. Okay, down there.
I said the AC-1 controls had a charm of their own. They didn't listen.
No. Desmond.
Bullshit. Desmond, you fucker.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you get two choices of lever, and if you pick the wrong one, then you have to do this segment over again.
We wait for you, Desmond. You will come here. You will
Is there any indication which is the right one?
You will know
I
only when it
don't
is too
think
late.
so.
Did you hear any of
The
that?
one with the power line going through it?
Nope, not that one. Ugh. Now I remember why I didn't like this part of the game. Like, I don't even mind the fact that you have to choose which one is correct, and if you fail, then, you know, you fail.
I think it's the one that has that,
Sorry, I didn't hear anything you just said.
I think it's the one that has the blue light going to it.
Maybe.
But,
that would make sense.
yeah, so I always kind of assumed Assassin's Creed was like a Hitman style game, but it looks more like a platformer where you occasionally kill someone.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, kind of. I mean, there's platforming segments and there's other stuff segments. They're all kind of related.
We did it.
I can't believe we're finally here.
All right.
Surely there'll be no twists.
Nope. We did it. We got the apple. We defeated the Templars.
So where are the temples?
You want me to ask it?
Or think it or something. You sure you asked it the right thing?
I know this. I know that symbol. That's a Phrygian cap. It stands for freedom, and that's a Masonic eye. Now those two come together in only one place.
What's happening? I can't move.
Your DNA communes with the apple. You have activated it.
Let me go.
On the 72nd day before the moment of awakening, you, birthed from our loins and the loins of our enemies, the end and
Okay,
the
that's...
beginning,
Yeah, so the assassins are like demigods, I guess.
Yeah.
There is one who would accompany you through the gate. She lies not
Oh, so
within our
hello,
sight.
Words.
Hi.
The cross
You showed up
darkens
just
the
in time
horizon.
for the game to end.
Yeah.
I love it.
What are you doing?
Hey, does everybody like
The
Lucy?
must be opened.
I thought she was pretty cool.
Really? No.
You cannot escape your
Well-
conscience. The scales
Oh
shall be
fuck, she's
balanced.
making him T-pose.
Look at this dominance.
Yeah. I have to use the controller. I have to move.
For a second there, I thought that
World.
after a second there, I thought she was just gonna slide you all quickly and roll towards her, just
We
gonna kill her
must
like that.
guide you.
Gotta.
Cease your struggle.
No!
Requiesca en Bashi. I was gonna say earlier that it was kind of weird we weren't pressed any buttons are.
I don't want to press the any button.
What
if I press start?
I was gonna say it's pretty weird that I was like I prefer if we ended the game with killing someone as opposed to a platformer, but nope.
I defeated your system game.
Zara.
I pressed a button.
And she didn't die.
Yeah, okay.
And then Zara made everyone drinks.
It is done. The way lies all before you. Only she remains to be found.
Russ?
Awaken the sixth.
What the fuck are you talking about, lady?
Alone.
Indeed. Nobody else reacts to this at all. It just fades to black.
Oh,
and that's the end of the game.
Well, apparently you did it in frozen time.
Well, yeah. I don't know if time was frozen or if everybody was just frozen in place while that happened.
I think they were all appled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it like when people get appled, they like either collapse a lot of times or.
Yeah,
well, at least
we did a lot of that earlier.
Is getting appled anything like getting Norded?
No.
So
at least they could hear you protest them and know you didn't just go crazy.
Yeah. Because you don't lose your sense of self. You just lose control of your body.
So I'm just imagining like Desmond on the ground, just sliding towards Lucy with his knife out.
He's unlocked the secret of the code.
Just like stab, 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 stab.
I mean, he didn't really do anything.
I mean, isn't that the game basically?
Harsh, but kind of true.
Shit, he's gone into shock. Put him back in the machine. It's the only way to fix this. But the Animus did this to him. Am I the expert or not? Do it. No.
Who is this other person that is talking? We don't know.
Is it me?
No.
Oh.
I thought it was me. Damn it.
I mean, you showed up almost right on time.
Yeah.
Is it Mohammed Gambuz?
It could be.
Is it Gabriel Hernandez?
Yes.
Less likely than Mohammed Campus.
One of these guys is the guy who did it.
Francois Levesque.
I see. I thought he'd never show his face around here ever again.
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
So yeah, Lucy's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, just outright?
Yeah.
Yep.
She's gone.
Well,
Never gone forever. Shock. And Assassin's Creed.
It probably would hold a lot more weight if Lucy was kind of important at all. Like, she was in the first game, she kind of was in the second game, but since then she really got overshadowed by
she's kind of just
Sean and Rebecca.
Yeah. Like, actually, yeah. She had like one scene of dialogue with Desmond at the very beginning. That was it.
Yep.
Most of her dialogue happens like in the whole city thing where you're out of the Animus, and she is super like she's leading the operation, I guess. Like, there's emails about her doing things.
So do we find out? Maybe I just missed it. Why they make you do that?
Desmond needs to go alone to what's it called? To do their bidding, to stop a problem that is going to happen, which has technically been revealed, but hasn't been explicitly said. I don't think.
I don't think so.
Are we gonna do that anyway?
It has been said that, like, right now it's mostly just been about, like, okay, the Templars are bad and we're trying to get a leg up on them and find the apple and etc. etc. Now it's like okay, there is something potentially much worse coming.
And there's a huge weird force here forcing us to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, stabbing Lucy. Definitely a much stronger ending than the fist fight with the Pope, I'd say.
You kidding?
What, beating up an old
I
man
love
isn't...
the fist fight. Oh. The part where he lets him go was stupid, but...
Why didn't the alien goddess make us fist fight Lucy?
Are they even aliens? I've just been saying.
No, not explicitly. At least I don't think they are. I don't remember much about the Forerunners' origins.
I mean, the Forerunners' origin is supposed to be like, hey, this is the beginning of all history ever.
I don't think they're like explicitly aliens, but they are. I don't know. They're essentially as close to gods as we can comprehend. I'm excited to play the next game because I don't remember anything about it.
Oh.
I played it and kind of rushed through it because it wasn't that interesting to me at the time. And yeah, I have like absolutely no memory about any of the events of the next game.
I remember it, but that's just because I played these like back to back, and these are the games I remember the most. Yeah.
There's a few set pieces I remember from the next game, but other than that, like as far as actual plot events, nothing.
Oh yeah. I mean, because the plot events in that one were kind of like, who gives a crap?
Yeah, they're not that interesting.
Like, interesting stuff stopped happening for a little while because we stuck around with the crew.
Roger Craig Smith, Ezio.
I can't believe Sonic the Hedgehog is an assassin.
Sure is.
It's so weird to me. You're too slow. That's why I stabbed you in the neck.
I mean, Eggman would clearly be a Templar.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Where's at least Shadow the Hedgehog?
Jesper Kid did the music. He's pretty good.
I forgot to ask, have you ever played these games?
Nope.
No. How do you feel about the story development so far?
I mean, I kind of knew that there was a crazy space lady who showed up at some point already, because the two best friends. R.I.P.D.
Restaurant and Pachan.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I didn't know what the exact deal was. As far as I know, after Ezio, like, I'm sure they're still part of the plot, but it kind of goes back to the whole doing stuff in different time periods.
Yeah.
More so than Ezio dealing with space mysteries with Desmond. But I don't know.
I gotcha.
I am still of the opinion that I think these games would be better without modern plotline stuff. But
intermixed.
Yeah.
I enjoy that they are like a framing device.
It is a good framing device, yeah.
I just don't like all of the characters involved in this framing device.
Yeah.
Like outside of Rebecca, who's just ultimate lead hacker, all the plot stuff that happens out here isn't super interesting because the stuff that happens in the past is why everybody's doing all the stuff out here. So like, I just want to know that stuff.
Basically, yeah. That's really the bigger downfall of it, is the fact that for all of this, for as intriguing as the modern plot is, we spend like a grand total of like, between the 3 games we've played so far, we've spent like maybe an hour actually talking about that plot.
It's true. And like in gameplay, you spent maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because I'm thinking all the stuff you do with Desmond in 1, the escape scene from 2.
Yeah.
All the jumping around you do in this one. And the end of this one leading to this.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, there's not much.
You don't get to spend time with these people, so like, why do they matter to me?
It's funny because by the time that I played Black Flag, like I actually kind of had a bit of an attachment with like Sean and Rebecca.
Sure.
Which is ironic for its own reasons, but
they have a presence in the game outside of like, you know, we are characters, because they are the voices you hear when you know, something comes up.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah. I guess that does make sense that I would get more attached to them than I would to Lucy, because I pretty much never hear Lucy's voice ever. She never talks to us when we're in the Animus. I think she does a couple times, but it's unfortunate.
I wish. I like the idea of Lucy. I like, you know, what she does between the games. If you're looking specifically at like her actions, like she's the one that frees Desmond from Abstergo. She's the one that is leaving hints for the assassins. Like it. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
But you never get to see it.
No, not really.
So, on a somewhat unrelated note, I was getting some stuff up. A thought occurred to me. Let's say Ezio did in fact kill Pope Borgia at the end of last game.
There you go.
How does the plot of this game change?
Cesare is probably more aggressive towards the assassins. He doesn't allow them to just, you know, set up in his town.
I mean, Cesare would definitely want to be... I think Cesare would definitely want revenge for it, but the problem there would be he would no longer have the backing of the papal forces.
Yeah.
Because a new pope would be elected and Cesare would kind of just go away. He would still have his own army, but that's...
Yeah, they don't have the back of the church. That it's not.
It's weird to me that they preserved this villain from last game, then he doesn't show up almost at all in this game until like the very end, where he gets murdered by another character.
Yep. He's really important in the first, in the second game, and then in this one, he's just kind of there for posterity. He's there to get poisoned by Cesare, because that's how he died in real life, I think.
But the thing is, though, like, you think they'd have more flexibility since they're just making up dudes, apparently, and also, like, there's the nothing is true thing.
Well, I mean, they did kind of pull the incest story between Cesare and Lucrezia out of nowhere. Well, not really. It was implied, but there was never any evidence of it.
Are they just pulling like the trashy parts of history out?
I mean,
because that's the most
I think so.
interesting.
Caesar Borgia rises from the grave to sue Ubisoft.
Ubisoft design Cesare Borgia. Prepare to die.
Yep.
He goes up. He has to go down to confront the board of directors at Ubisoft at the Ubisoft Tower.
Ezio shows up and burns the tower and then jumps down. Wait, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots.
And that's how Watch Dogs 1 was made.
Man, I wish in Watch Dogs 1 you could do more assassin things.
Special thanks, and then just thanks.
Special thanks to none of you guys. You fuckers didn't help at all.
Notices. Adobe Flash.
Thanks, Adobe Flash.
Thanks,
I
Adobe.
can't believe the entire game runs in Adobe Flash.
Yep.
It's quite a feat.
It's amazing. Bink Video. Is Bink Video still a thing?
Yeah.
Is it still like widely used by like pretty much every game ever?
I don't know if it's widely used.
Is this thing running in Adobe Flash the reason why you need to commandeer the entirety of IBM's Watson
Oh, hey, there's copyright for Metal Gear Solid 4 again.
Why?
There was a collaboration in MGS4. You can wear like an assassin's robe.
Sure.
I don't know if there's a collaboration in this game from Metal Gear, but yeah.
Desmond, I can't believe you murdered that woman.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're back.
Someone play video games.
We're back in Rome.
Desmond, you can't just run away from your problems.
I'm not Desmond.
You'll never catch me.
Hello.
So, because you can play more at the end of this game, and they like to kind of keep the hey, the Animus is still on thing. Does that mean that they just put this super messed up Desmond back in the Animus? Because that's gonna kill him, right?
I mean,
that's what he deserves.
Come test this.
It is, well, I specifically remember the way that the next game starts, and it's actually fairly important because he is in the Animus. Spoilers.
Oh no.
I still don't have enough Vlad the Impaler coins to get this battle Linga.
Assassin's Creed Revelations. Desmond reads a book about his ancestor Ezio's adventures.
Oh, that's interesting. Game over.
Yeah.
Yay. We did it.
Yep. I'm gonna buy this giant sword.
So my understanding of the next game is that Ezio is really old in it.
Not like really old. He's much more spry than he should be for his age.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't wait to play as 80-year-old man Ezio.
Not quite 80, but he's not that far off, really.
It's getting up there in years.
Something I must do before I finish playing this game.
Assassin's Creed game, we're trying to find out the great secret from the Answers of Memory, but it turns out the next descendant was conceived 5 days before he found out the secret.
Ooh, that was a good one too.
Great.
Got him right.
Ouch.
In the head.
Jeez.
Take that. Whoops. All right. Well,
This
I'll
man needs medical attention. Did you hit someone with that body?
Yes, I did. Nobody really seems to mind. Everybody just kind of looked at it and walked away.
Huh, weird. Anyway, so Douglas,
What are you doing in Italy? You're not Italian at all.
I heard about this assassin thing. It's pretty neat. I wanted to give it a try.
Oh, I stole this guy's knife.
Time to stab him with it.
I want one of these spears. There we go. Everybody keeps grabbing me.
Wait, well, wouldn't you want to touch Desmond? He's like super famous. I mean, that's yeah, whoops.
You do know that I killed your bosses already, right?
I think you might be their boss now.
That's true.
Kinda.
I do share a color scheme with them.
I kind of own everything.
This is the worst episode of Undercover Boss ever.
Well, everybody, I'm your boss, and I did kill 34 of the other employees.
He's just addressing a room full of corpses.
So, you know, I learned a lot today, and, you know, don't cross me, or else this will happen to you.
No bards.
Attenzione, bargain hunter!
Attenzione.
No, I have bought all these paintings already. Oh, and now that we finished the game, we can buy a map that shows us where all the feathers are. There's only 10 of them.
Hooray.
Oh, did you ever free yourself of Kingdom Hearts 3?
I've beaten it twice now.
Okay. So has freedom come?
No. I've been typing a thing for like 6 days now. Because I want to corral people into doing something for me.
I'm undermining this herald.
How dare you?
Just say the opposite of what he's saying.
No, I'm just standing above him, distracting everybody. Nobody's paying attention to him. There's me.
Poop on his head.
Ezio, you're not a pigeon. He keeps pooping on everybody's heads. Why?
I do not know.
I had lentil soup for lunch today.
Oh my god, Ezio, no, please.
A flag. So yeah, pretty much. Well, I guess there are some other side quests to do. There is the DLC missions, but
oh right,
yeah, the ones that take place between. Well, I would have liked to, but they take place between sequences 8 and 9, and you do not get a chance to actually play the game freely between those. So yeah.
Yeah.
But it's basically you do a bunch of stuff with Leonardo. You hang out with him for a while.
Alright.
There's also the Copernicus missions.
Did you finish all the love missions?
I did not. They require a lot of synchronization. That would require me to go back and play through the game again.
Oh no.
This is Copernicus. He's sad.
Hey Copernicus, why you sat on the bench there, man?
Can you kill Copernicus?
No. He's a good
This
guy.
game would be wild if you could just murder, like, essential NPCs.
The thread of fate has been severed. I should probably... I don't think I ever used the Aerostorm ability. I tried to use it in the big fight at the end, but it wouldn't let me.
I think I remember trying to use it too, and it didn't work, so I just had to kill Reapo, and I was like, oh, come on.
There we go.
Boop.
Arrows just fly out of nowhere, and they just die.
It's so good. They just come from off screen.
It wasn't that impressive because there was only 4 guards there, but If there was a bunch more, it would be better.
It just erases them. It's great.
Oh, there's also assassin missions to do too. At certain pigeon coops, you can accept missions, just like assassination missions, and then you do stuff. There's a lot of side quests in this game, most of which are not very important at all.
Super optional.
Like the Templar agents. There's a Templar lair over here. There's only 2 of them.
Actually, like, the Templars as an organization didn't seem to feature that prominently here. It was mainly just the Borgias.
Mostly, yeah.
The Borgias, I guess, have ties to them, but...
Yeah.
Did you ever get the armor of Romulan?
I'm wearing it.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Like, I'm kind of just waiting for, the
Yeah.
Templar super soldiers start showing up.
My favorite part about this armor is how big it makes Ezio look.
It's fucking huge.
It's like a Warcraft character now.
It kind of seems weird to me that there aren't, like, elite Templar knights who are just, like, can totally kick an assassin's ass 1v1, so you gotta, like, stealth kill them.
Well, they were in the first game.
Huh.
They were scattered all over the place, and they were really hard to kill. And I don't think you could actually stealth kill them. This is another one of the NPC idle animations that I did not show off. It is the man professing his love. It's very, very Renaissance. Oh. Excuse me, gentlemen.
I wonder if like in the canon of this game at this point in time, was Genghis Khan a Templar?
I don't remember. He was one of them, but I don't remember which one.
Well, didn't a lot of that also get kind of changed around a little?
You know, it's in a different game. Like, because in I forget which Assassin's Creed it is, but like the Assassin's Creed where you play as a female assassin from China, she interacts with Mr. Khan.
Oh, that's interesting. That one is one of the spin-offs, the 2D games.
Yeah. I can't believe you don't get to fight Genghis Khan in any of these games.
Nope.
He'd kill you.
Well, he's the final boss, obviously.
He's too strong. He has all of the pieces of Eden just stapled to his chest.
It's like that one Batman villain with babies strapped to him.
I mean, like, historically, Genghis Khan did destroy the actual assassin order, so...
Yeah, I don't know why Genghis Khan isn't more of an important figure.
I guess they have to focus on a specific thing rather than like spreading out the assassins.
It could be this thing where like the Templars are like backing Genghis Khan so they can like take over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So Zara, can you remind me what this particular thing you wanted to do was?
Which one?
You said there was a particular thing you wanted to do for...
Oh, that I just wanted to show off the Aerostorm thing.
Ah.
Just kill a bunch of guards.
Yeah, I didn't actually use it in the game. But now I did. Like I said, there's a bunch more optional side quest stuff to do, but I feel like it's really just not relevant at all, so...
No, not really.
Guess they could be worried about offending Mongolians, but we literally beat up the Pope last game, so...
I mean, there's so many people can be offended from these games.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that is explicitly why they start each and every one of these games with a splash screen that says it was developed by a multicultural group of people, etc., etc.
We're not trying to be offensive.
No.
Sometimes people just sucked in the past. Come on, guys.
It's true. Virtual training. I don't need any training.
Are you sure?
I am quite sure.
You never know. What if somebody's at the window right now?
Oh no.
Crash!
Oh, there's also the same things from the first game, the the runes that you find on like certain buildings that unlock the truth.
Oh,
There's also those to do in the game, but it's literally just the same as it was in the last game. It's just a bunch of puzzles, and then you get... I don't even know what you get from this one, because I never did it.
It's a different thing, I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's something worth looking into.
Perhaps.
But not right now. For now, this is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. This has been Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Not Assassin's Creed Sister to the Traveling Pants.
I mean, I kind of made it into that, minus the pants part.
Well, no, those were...
You can't just subtract the pants there.
Well, I mean, assassins are wearing, like, long robes and stuff. I don't know if they're all wearing pants under there. Ezio might be wearing pants, for all I know.
Nothing is true and everything is permitted.
Like...
I like pants.
Oh, it occurred to me at some point in one of these games we're going to play as the guy who coined that phrase, aren't we?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't actually know.
I do.
Fair enough.
That's why I just said maybe.
The time-traveling Desmond.
Man, that would be the dumbest thing ever. I would be so upset at this game if Desmond was the originator of the Assassin's Order's loser. I hate
Desmond shows up with an AK-47 and founds the assassins.
God.
Spoilers.
I found the Forerunners and their technology, and I used it to travel to the past. If you combined all the pieces of Eden together, they make a time machine.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining me.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Remember, nothing is true.
Even pants.